live, baby.
Let's go. Little return to normalcy. Last week I had to do it, TJ. It felt awful.
Oh, I was late, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I just couldn't pull it off. Even with Tommy with the recording, it didn't work.
Hey, at some point in the show, we will always have this.
We live, baby.
It's
perfect.
Forever,
Very
it's forever
useful.
in there. Honestly, yeah. We don't even need TJ anymore. No.
I was going to say, TJ, just take a nap, for the first 10 minutes. You can be a little late, doesn't matter.
That just psyched me out for a second that you just went off screen. Yeah, a little different tone though tonight too from last Monday.
It came out the gate hot last week.
Last Sunday was a little sad vibes, a little rug vibes. Confused. But
I can't believe we got flagged in the video for the song at the end.
Yeah. You want to get flagged? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to flag this video too. We got banned in Russia last week for the Arms and the Angels, Sarah McLaughlin.
That was the weirdest part. It was just like, it was so regional. It was just one area that they didn't allow it in because of the
first ban
I'm
ever.
curious. I never looked up. Actually, I meant to Google like what the reason is. I'm sure there's some political thing that Sarah McLaughlin tweeted something, so Russia like banned her music or something crazy.
No,
but,
they're sick of seeing that commercial, dude. It made everybody
that's what
too
it was.
sad.
They're tired of everyone crying at dinner at the dinner table, listening to homeless shelters for dogs.
Oh man, yeah. But no, happy Monday, guys. Welcome back over to F35 Live. This is our weekly live stream. We are here every Monday from 9 p.m. Eastern, maybe 10, maybe 11 p.m. Nobody knows anymore. But we're here. Showing up. Appreciate everybody showing up in chat tonight. We got a fun show lined up. Kind of worked out great timing wise for us, to be honest with you, because we've rescheduled a couple times, and it's big news that it just dropped last week. With the purchase of Levvy Finance, we were all kind of wondering where it was going to go to, and kind of a curveball, which we'll talk about with them as we bring them onto the show here in a sec. But yeah, this is going to be a fun show tonight. Especially, we love the passive plays over here. Anything where you can make some ADA, get a little return on what you guys put in is always fun. So,
this one's pretty nice too. Looking at it.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, if you guys got in on the sale, which we did chat about a little bit when we first shout out to DeFi FOMO, who's over in chat and also backstage. We're gonna get to bring him in here. Real quick, say hi to chat over there. DeFi, look at this, man. You joined the show, you're backstage, and you're first over in chat.
Damn.
It was meant to be tonight over here. Rez, like he said, smash that like button if you guys are here right now. These are free. It's easy. If you guys want to chat tonight, hit that sub button. You will need to be subscribed. It's a subscriber only mode. And yeah, hit that like button, guys. Scorch Hill, what is up to you? Crypto Hands, ooh la la. We got Carter Weston said 100,000 Cardano will make you a millionaire. He means ADA, but I get it. Hugs Not Rugs, yo, the real MVP of the night over here. You guys looking for some ADA? We got some ADA for you, courtesy of him in the form of Angels. So to make sure to tune in tonight if you guys are looking to win a little bit of money, aka ADA, Cardano. Lauren Steiger, what is up? Berto from Proxies. Appreciate you guys showing up. B-Cat's new one over there. Angel team is awesome and keeps growing stronger. Protect and build. Look at this. Looking forward to this. John Schmall over there, 69th. Appreciate that. Our IRL folks showing up here tonight. Shax, what is up over there? Duder's Desk, the rebrand. No more bad financial advice, but I do like the
Duder's Desk, great name.
Hopefully I'll have to chat with you, man, one of these days. Also, Commander CMDR 07, a word name I just knew in the last 5 minutes. Shout out to him. And then Spentron, what is up over there? Appreciate everybody hanging out in chat. Yeah, let's get right into it, guys. We've got a fun show lined up, and not one, but two co-founders of the project Angel Finance are with us tonight, guys. Please welcome on Commander and DeFi FOMOFo, the legend. The first comment, as always. What's up, man?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you guys doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
Well, man.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yo, Hugs, just for you, bro.
Hey, there he is,
baby.
Dude, you know what? I need to go pop another one of those. I got like a whole stack of them from when we first bought them, just sitting in my pantry right now. I haven't touched them. I'm just waiting for those things, like some Pokemon cards one day. We'll see what happens to them. But we got them just sitting right there.
I got my case.
Do you? Nice. But yeah, appreciate it. We got to get a little bit of feedback on one of the mics. I think DeFi might be a little on yours end. I don't know if anybody's hearing that a little bit, but if you mute real quick, I can tell you if it's you. Yeah,
I heard a Discord notification though.
Okay.
That's always fun. Yeah, I think that's Tommy. Then we can send messages to Tommy and hear ourselves come through and psych everyone out in chat.
Oh, do I have Discord notifications on too? Nice.
Probably.
I do. I can turn that off. So you act like we haven't been doing this.
Come on, D&D.
All right. All good. But yeah, DeFi, you'll be good if you want to unmute when we're chatting. That's all good.
We are professionals. Don't try this again.
We'll make it work. But yeah, guys, welcome on to the stream. Appreciate you guys showing up tonight. I know this has been a long time coming and kind of perfect timing at the same time. So yeah, let's jump right into it. I think that's a little quick intro here from Commander and also DeFi. You guys are co-founders of Angel Finance. Can you give us a quick little explanation, maybe what this is and how you guys, and there's a third, I know in the group as well, how you guys kind of came together?
So, there we have the three founders, Commander 07, myself, and Barakiel. Barakiel is sort of like the originator of the project, and he brought us along because he's pretty well known in the space, but he wanted to remain doxxed for this project, so he brought us on to be the faces of the project, since we're both pretty well known in the community, and we're both fully doxxed, and we are both very aware of who he is in real life. So, neither of us really have a problem vouching for him. So, yeah, that's sort of how it started. And, we wanted to just sort of give all of the NFT degens in the space a chance to take advantage of DeFi, and get some more passive income plays through Angel Finance, and that's pretty much the origin story.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of Discords, right? I mean, DeFi has to delete Discords just to join new ones. If you guys know DeFi,
we know what
there
that's
was
like.
a lot of chatter about how people didn't have the time to get into DeFi, didn't understand, yield farming or lending or anything like that. And we wanted to give them an opportunity to be able to benefit from the bull run without having to go out and do all the work involved with it. So that's kind of the idea of Angel Finance, was we do all the work and they get to reap the benefits.
Okay. That sounds easy enough when you put it that way. I want to say DeFi, who's obviously been with us and throughout the channel throughout the years, got a chance to meet you over, was it NFTLV the last go around? The last year?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I got a chance to meet you, man. You jumped over into Discord, said, "Hey, look, we got a thing we're going to be doing." I think this is when was the official launch date of the Angels, or the sale of the Angels token?
The first one was in January, Jonathan.
Yeah, January. Yeah, it's all blending together. It was around mid-January, I think. It was mid-January because we had about. I think we had about 2 weeks of earning for our first distribution, and then we had our second distribution, and then we reopened in March.
Okay, so 2 different times, because you guys kind of tailored a demand, okay, this is where we're at, and we're gonna stop the sale for now. And then once you guys had kind of proven, hey, this is what we're doing, you're gonna get results from this, and then you reopened it, and then you guys also you raised your funding goal, correct?
That's correct. Oh yeah, we sold out in 3 days the second round. Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
It's phenomenal. It's incredible.
Every token is in circulation.
We probably did about 35% in the first round, and then once the community saw that we were able to produce some decent results, the second sale was pretty much a breeze to sell out the rest of it. So
that's awesome, man. Yeah, and that's such a good way to kind of go about it, because a lot of people who want stuff, sometimes they ask for millions of ADA right off the jump with no protocol, nothing in proven at all. It's an idea essentially at that point. They're selling you the marketing, and you guys are like, look, okay, we're gonna raise what we can raise. We're not gonna go crazy. We'll cap it where we need to, and we'll let the thing show itself and what it can do. And you guys are able to do that, and people backed it. And I know you guys were talking about it backstage a little bit, but I see random FUD tweets over on the timeline. And I know obviously they're sarcastic and people are joking about it to try to bring the price down in a sense so they can accumulate more. But it's fun, man. And obviously you've got some people that are engaged, and there's results. People are earning ADA right now from holding on to this. So can you kind of explain the concept of what you guys do, right? So you mentioned like yield farming and kind of the easy button for people who don't want to go ahead and get involved with some of the complex natures of DeFi. What is like the overall goal with like the Angels by holding that Angels token, and what do you guys do with? I guess it's the treasury that you guys have raised that money that you are investing with, or can you explain that process?
Yeah. So let me go a little bit in depth into exactly how all of the money was distributed and allocated, if you don't mind. That way people kind of get an idea of. Give me 1 second here. I need to pull up our
Tokenomics.
Yeah, just got to pull up the angel paper here real quick.
Hey, don't worry, I got you. That's why we're hosts over here, man.
Yeah, so as far as like tokenomics go, we didn't take any kind of team allocation whatsoever. We had to buy in during both sales, like everybody else. 90% went directly into the initial token offering. 10% was put into liquidity. And then as far as the distribution goes, 10% of that is a hedge in ISPOs, 10% to liquidity. 15% went to the team for development tools, costs, all the good stuff on the back end. 20% went to stock options trading with CMAT Dye from Alpha Surfers. You guys know CMAT Dye. You know he does very well with that. 40% went to DeFi and yield farming. And then 5% is in a locked stake bonus wallet. And once we start our staking platform, anybody who locks their staking up with us will get access to that 5% exclusively.
Wow.
Nice. Okay. Hey, you mentioned an interesting thing, which I hadn't looked at over here. I was looking at it on Tap Tools. So you guys have your circulating supply pretty much fully out at this moment?
The only thing that's, it's all out. All
roughly 1,000. Yeah, it's like 1,000 and changed off right there. I guess, is that some of the stuff that's staked out, or is that just?
I think I don't know if that's what's in the liquidity pool or.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's what's in the liquidity pool.
Okay.
It doesn't get counted.
So, and I guess a low supply for when you see some of these millions and billions of supply out there. Why 496,000?
So the lore behind it is Barakiel is an angel, and so I have a hard time with all the lore and stuff like that because I'm not much of a religious person. But Barakiel had like 496,000 ministering angels alongside him, so that was the lore behind the whole project of Angel Finance. But the reason that we did it was we wanted to create a project that had scarcity and value to the holders who invested in it early, right? And you've kind of seen that since we made the Levvy announcement. I think as of right now, like the scarcity level is insane, and it's probably only going to get worse once staking goes live, because we plan to do a lock staking mechanism for 6 months, where they will lock their tokens up, not have access to them, and we're projecting 60 to 80% of our tokens will get locked up during that process. So,
damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's actually a big supply shock for where you guys are at. Is there anything deflationary about the token, or is that 496 always going to be the supply?
Yeah, no, there's no burn mechanisms or anything like that.
Okay. That's important, I guess. Yeah, especially at that moment. Now, okay, so small supply, very small market cap at the current moment of 1.25 million, but big news over here, which we'll get into about the Levvy Finance thing. So I know you guys mentioned about investing kind of easy mode for people. Like what are some of the things that you guys with that treasury and with that fund that you guys have raised, what are you guys doing with that to increase, I guess, the value of that? And how does that play in for people who are staking currently with their Angel token?
Go ahead, DeFi. I talk too much, man.
Oh, no, it's all good, man. So yeah, but I mean, basically, we're just been, yield farming and trying to accumulate positions in what we believe will be strong projects through the upcoming bull run. And then, Levy sort of threw a little bit of a kink in everything. We definitely did not have that anywhere on the radar when we started the project. But, so
The staking, no, I was gonna say the staking part of that. All right, sorry, when you're staking these Angels token, like, you guys are investing in these different positions over here. Are you guys investing primarily in Cardano stuff? Or are you guys outside of the ecosystem? Like, what are you doing? That, I mean, liquidity is a little dry over here.
Yeah.
So how are you growing that?
So originally we were Cardano only, except for the Alpha Surface Fund, which is invested in, traditional markets. And then I want to say it was shortly after the second sale, we did a community vote. We noticed that the inmates and Johnny Blaze were doing some great, getting some great returns cross-chain. So we did allocate a small portion of our treasury to trading off on different chains, but for the most part, it is strictly Cardano. And
okay,
and that went to a vote because when we started this project, we promised our community that we were going to keep everything on Cardano, support Cardano projects, all that other stuff. So we needed to get kind of a temperature check from them to decide on whether or not we were actually going to get into any kind of cross-chain trading, because technically that would have been like us breaking a promise if we would have just decided to go and do it without input. So
gotcha.
But we got, I think it was like 95% positive on that, so it went pretty well.
It definitely did. But like Jonathan was saying, we take being transparent. We value that over just about anything. Our reputations and being straight up with the community is as important or more important than making money. So, that was pretty
as important. As important. I'd say it's a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
I definitely think all three of us would agree. It's something we talk about with a lot of projects, with not only just whether it's complete transparency, which is amazing. That's like kind of the main goal, but even just communicating clearly and regularly with the community in general, because that's something we see not only as the project develops, making sure that people continue to stay interested so it doesn't just kind of go quiet and people move on, but also so if anything does happen, if there are events or things that come up, that it's already kind of established. People have that much more trust because there's been kind of constant communication. Whereas if you haven't heard from someone for a while and they're trying to explain problems to you, it's kind of just like, this is sounding not great at all. Like, this is making me panic now, especially because this is the first thing I've heard this month, maybe on Twitter. And that's usually not a great look. So that's something we talk about a lot. We always appreciate for sure.
Yeah.
We try to stay involved. I mean, all three of us are there on a regular basis, all times of the day. And then, we got, some help from Berto and it's
I would say Twitter is probably something that we need to focus on a little bit more. We're not extremely active with our Twitter, but that's usually because we're in the Discord grinding and working. But like Barakiel, myself, DeFi, we're in the Discord chat literally every single day. Barakiel probably more than any of us. The man, I feel like, never sleeps. So he's constantly in there answering questions, having conversations with people, interacting on every level. Yeah, he's a robot. So
well, that brings up a couple questions. Like you were talking about, like communication and like transparency. As we've seen last week, kind of when that isn't the case, what can happen to teams and how quickly things can fall apart. With you guys being multiple, different co-founders, right, between the three of you guys, how does that dynamic work there? Is like there one person? Do you guys is there some sort of like a voting process, or do you guys all have access to different wallets? Can one of you guys just disappear with that stuff if you wanted to, kind of thing? Or how's your setup to ensure that people's money that you guys are trading actively can't just be disappear if one of you guys wants to throw in the towel? Like, do you guys
this is actually like the biggest concern that I think we ran into with our community, and we've had to answer this multiple times. So I know everybody's out here screaming for multi-sig wallets and all this other stuff, and I can definitely appreciate that from a security standpoint. But the thing is with the amount of trading that we do, with the amount of lending that we do on Levy, purchasing of tokens during lows, selling at highs. We can't always be around to sign a multi-sig transaction, right? So Baracchio, I have his home address, I have his identity, I have all of his shit. And should anything ever happen, he knows that I will be at his house in about 24 hours with a baseball bat to crack his kneecaps. So this is the thing, and I've had to say this a lot. Like, if you knew who Baracchio was, you would know that he's not the kind of person that would ever do anything like that. He's not a Jorans, you know what I mean? Sorry, too soon. So Baracchio handles all of our DeFi trading. He has full access to the wallet. We have eyes on everything all the time. All of our wallets are public for every single person in the Discord who is a holder, so they can watch them at any time that they want to. CMAT DAI has 20% or had 20% of our funds before the Levy sale. And he's probably one of the most transparent traders that I've seen in a really long time. He was in the Discord almost on a weekly basis, posting all of his trades. I'd say like 95 to 98% of them wins, which is insane. And then myself, I'm kind of, I guess you would say, like the voice. I run all of our Twitter spaces. I handle all of our talking, our media, stuff like that. DeFi is our, I guess, collaborator extraordinaire. He literally knows every single human being in the space right now. He's actually been kind of branching out into being into Discord a lot more often, interacting with the community. He opened up a channel over there called DeFi Info, where he posts all of the information that he finds from combing Twitter and combing the Discords and all this other stuff. So we all have our place in the machine, but yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, that's, I mean, it's good that you guys know each other. It's good. I think if me, Tom, or TJ all started a project and one of us walked away with something, I think we could say safely the same thing. About a baseball bat where we'd be at, but we'd be doing something out there.
You guys are a little bit more locked down. I think I can sneak off to Thailand a little bit more easy. I don't have like a life and things like that.
I'd call their moms. I would tell their moms.
Absolutely, the parents for sure.
I'm getting your mom involved, getting your dad involved. Give it back.
I don't want the phone call from Bill. Absolutely not.
There's going to be folks who don't join us specifically for that reason, and that's okay, because we want everybody to work within their own risk tolerances, right? If you're not comfortable with something that we do in the project, then don't join the project. We're not here to pressure you. We're not here to pump our own bags. You can either see the value that we provide, or you can choose to not participate.
If anything, we're here to flood our own bags.
I know. I constantly am seeing that over on the timeline.
In a while.
Well, I guess because here's the thing: we've had some Angels tokens sitting in our wallet, courtesy of Hugs Not Rugs, which we're going to do some giveaways for tonight. But interestingly enough, right, is if anybody else is holding those Angels token, they're getting some Cardano, some ADA back into their wallets as well. You guys dropped out a tweet. I guess every 15th of the month is the distributions.
That's
of ADA, right? So you guys, this is talking about last month, which is the largest one to date. You dropped back 37,640 ADA to holders, which I saw you guys are about like 680 something at the moment. So for everybody out there, how are you guys? Are these coming from pure profit, or where is this ADA coming from?
Yeah, so a lot of our regular short-term investment comes from yield farming and lending on Levy, which is awesome, considering we just acquired it. CMAT has been doing an amazing job. So he trades with the funds that we gave him, and then about 5 days before distribution, we pull whatever he has. We convert that into ADA, and then we add that to the pot. And then the way it works is 80% of any profits that we've made for that month get split up equally amongst all the tokens right now and distributed to the community. And then 20% goes back into compounding the treasury.
Got it. Okay. That's, I mean, that's a pretty good return. I don't know what you guys are investing every single month, but yeah, you guys, I mean, that's interesting what you say about the Levy thing too. So you guys are taking advantage of the loan side of that, which I can imagine also kind of sparked a conversation between you guys and that team of what to do with that.
Yeah. Well, we're actually, for the last couple of months, the largest lender on Levy.
Okay.
So,
were you guys mainly doing tokens or NFTs?
So we were working some NFTs for a while during like we've got a couple of apes in our wallet that we're waiting to appreciate. I think we messed around with some derp stuff for a while, but like a majority of it came from tokens, because tokens are still doing extremely well, especially Snack. When Hunt was really pumping, we were pretty heavy into Hunt. But we just look for whatever opportunities are out there.
Nice. I mean, the results, I think that's what people are looking at, right? Is like, can you prove what you guys are saying that you're going to do? And you guys have been around, what you said, January, so we're coming up first 6 months of the project. And you guys have how many times have you guys distributed? Every month since January, or when did that start?
Since February 15th.
Okay, my birthday. There we go.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Guys.
So in that, I guess that speaks volumes of like trust for the community, right? Can you guys kind of explain that too? Because I know Cardano is, and to crypto in general is such a worldwide thing. How legality wise things, a lot of people obviously do staking and stuff like that. Have you guys approached that? Are you guys approaching that in a way with as far as like staking and then paying back out to people, or however you guys want to word that?
Go ahead.
We are going to be doing our staking through Yield Lab, and
So, legalities wise, Cardano is not a security. I will say that until the day I die, and until the SEC comes kicking in my door to tell me that it is a security with a shotgun in my face. So first of all, Barakiel does not live in the United States, so he doesn't really have to follow U.S. rules and regulations, whatever there is out there, all the bullshit that's out there right now from Gary Gensler. We do not see crypto as a security until legislation is created that forces us to look at crypto as a security. We're going to continue to operate as a investment club, I guess is the best way to put it. So we are not a registered company. Another issue that some people have, we've actually addressed this, I think, in our last space with some folks. But that's basically it. Like we don't really have anything else to say on the matter.
Yeah. And I was going to say too, I mean, to everybody who's participating in this, right? If you guys feel that could be an issue for you, aren't being forced to participate, right? Like you're actively engaging in that too. So that's ultimately the responsibility if you live anywhere inside the United States or Canada or one of those that may be impacted. I guess that would be the best way to go about doing that.
I say this all the time. The thing about being part of like a sovereign financial system where you have absolute and utter control of your own money is that you also have to take responsibility for whatever actions that you take with your own money, right? If you're not comfortable with the way that we operate, then you just don't take part, and that's your choice.
Yep. Oh, 100%. And we know we're degens over here though at the same time. So VPNs come out. I've heard, there's clever ways. I don't know. I'm just saying I've heard of these things that people get around doing stuff. But yeah, no, I was just curious. Those are probably some of the main questions you guys get quite a bit. Figured, you have to cover those kind of things just to see how you guys are approaching stuff. And
Garfield lasagna real quick.
There you go. But no, what I was gonna say, just backing off. I'm pulling I'm blanking right now. But no. Anyway, as far as the staking, you guys mentioned you guys are having a staking platform coming live. At the current moment, pretty much everything's being airdropped. How are you getting this data? If I hold Angels tokens, it comes to my wallet every 15th of the month.
Correct. So we do a snapshot on the 15th of each month right now, and just airdrop it using the Bad Fox, their airdrop platform or whatever. And we're hoping. I would imagine that June's payout will be an airdrop as well.
Okay.
Well, it's only 5 days away, and we still don't have a staking site. But hopefully, the July payout will have the staking up and running, and at that point, you know, everyone will have their choice whether to do the lock stake or the unlocked stake. And, you know, if they lock it up, they'll get a little bit of 20% bonus. Will get sort of shifted over from the unlocked stake.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when things are going to get interesting. So we're incentivizing people to lock their stake up for 6 months. So right now, everything gets distributed equally amongst all the tokens because there is no staking platform out there. Once staking goes live, anybody who locks up, we basically start out with an equal distribution. So all the locked stakers get X amount, all the unlocked stakers get X amount. And then before we do our drop, 20% gets taken from the non-custodial side and given to the locked stakers as an incentive for locking their tokens up for 6 months.
Okay.
On top of that, they also get access to that 5% lock stake bonus wallet. So,
I like that. Increases the scarcity in the FOMO for that. That's awesome.
I'd say that's such an interesting decision, right? Of like lock yourself up for 6 months is a long time in this space, right?
Not only that though, too. It's not like an NFT. It's the actual tokens.
Right.
You could actually sell at any time you want for the value of them. So if they're locked for 6 months and that price just keeps going up, you're like, shit, no, I can't sell. You just gotta watch it rise up.
We've already got community members that have strategies to lock up, 70% and keep 30% aside for speculation. And we want you guys to speculate on the token price, because if there's no action on the DEX, then there's no numbers, there's no whatever you want to call it, hype, all the jazz that comes with number go up. But we also want people to be able to take profit when they feel like they want to take profit, as is their right. So
right.
I guess for the sake of it, it's just having like true conviction of the project. I like that. So people that actually really want to lock it up and just see the value in it and just watch it grow, they're just I'll lock it up. I have faith it'll be fine. No worries. I don't need it right now.
Yeah.
So.
It's the same way that you guys didn't do your own kind of allocation. You guys had to buy in and show like, hey, look, we're going to show you guys that we believe in this as much as you. We're putting our.
And I was pretty much fucking broke during the first sale too.
We're not just sitting here on a bunch that was given to us before anyone got access, and then when it opened up, we were all like, hey, we'll sell now for profits because it's hyped for a day.
Jump.
Then get out of there.
Yeah.
And exactly 6 months is. I mean, some of these Solana coins that we see people making money on, they don't even know it's 6 months. They don't know what a month is.
They don't know what they don't even know what an hour is.
Yeah, I mean,
they're watching those 1 minute starts.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
To me,
we'll
the
CTO
value,
angels.
the number go up is nice, but the real value is just that monthly steady income.
Yeah.
And then once the project 4x's the USD of our original value, we're taking 25% of the treasury, cashing it out and distributing it back to the holders. So, I mean, if you bought in for the original sale price of, around 3.8 per angel, you're going to be made whole at that point. So anything that you receive before or after from the monthly payouts is just gravy. So,
right.
Sure.
Question on those payouts. I'm sure you guys will get into it more as you talk about your staking mechanism, because obviously you guys are doing this every month on the 15th. If people are staking this stuff for 6 months where they don't have an option to get out of it, is that just tallying up each month whatever their profit would be? Is it just stacking up and then getting paid out in bulk sum at the end of that 6 months, or how does that, or is it still paying out every month to them?
So we want people to have the option to withdraw.
Okay.
A lot of people already have plans to DCA right back into Angel and just compound their investments. So
you can kind of harvest in a way.
Yeah, you should be able to withdraw on a monthly basis and do whatever you want with your funds. That would be kind of a dick move, in my opinion, to be like, you can't touch your ADA for 6 months, guys. Sorry.
That was gonna be my follow-up questions. What happens if things go the wrong way and you guys are like, dude, this ain't working out anymore? But sorry to everybody who's been with us for about 5.5 months. See you later.
No. There you go, Hugs. There's some new FUD for you, man. 5.5 months into staking. We're gonna have one of those heavy heart conversations.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Hugs too, he did bring up a question. I'll pull back up over here. He said, can you explain the different payout structures, monthly distribution and bulk treasury payout?
Yeah. So monthly distribution is just the payout on the 15th. DeFi already talked about one of our bulk payouts, which is when we 4x the treasury. 25% will get converted into ADA and just immediately distributed to the token holders. And then for every 10x after that, 10% will be converted into ADA and redistributed to token holders. And then the plan is, as always, bull runs don't last forever. We're going to do our best to time the top of the bull run. And when that happens, 50% will be converted into ADA and distributed. 50% of the entire treasury will be converted into ADA and distributed to the community. The other 50% will be converted into stable coins. And we will just do, low risk yield farming all the way back down. So,
okay. And then, I would say that leads to like the bigger question, like what is the overall like project kind of goal? I know you guys have it over inside your angel paper, but what's the incentive? Is it to ride it up to the top here and then eventually have a large treasury to kind of start again? Or you got to do one run and see where it goes from there?
Yeah, I mean, the plan is to just, get as much as we can for our community all the way up to the top of the bull run, ride it out back down, start re-entering positions when we feel the bear is reaching its end and starting to work back up. And then we just start over and do it all over again for the rest of our lives. Okay.
Well, you guys have added one other thing besides just paying people out and investing over on the resume now. Big announcement, which I think I know a lot of people would like to hear the backstory to this, us included here. But you guys dropped a tweet, Levvy Finance. You guys have now purchased Levvy Finance, and Avatar Nick will continue on with it. Can you talk about this? Because this was huge news inside the space. How did this start, and what does this mean for Angel Finance?
DeFi, how you feeling? You want to go on this, or?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so we, as I said earlier, we are pretty large users of Levvy Finance, so we understand the value of the platform and what it brings to Cardano and what it brings to anybody who uses it or owns it. So when we saw the announcement that the apes were moving to base and they were planning on selling Levvy, I think literally that day we got into a team chat and spent probably a good hour and a half, 2 hours just talking about it. How we could acquire it, what it would take to acquire it, what we wanted to start out with as an offer, whether or not we would even be able to, because we know there's plenty of whales in the ecosystem that have tons of money that would be more than happy to scoop something like that up.
Yeah.
So we discussed it for, I'd say, about a week and a half, came up with the plan. The first thing that we did is we reached out to Avatar Nick because we wanted to respect his legacy. And we told him that we were interested in putting in an offer on Levvy, but that we wanted him to be a part of that because it was his baby. He built it. He created it. He deserves to remain a part of it. And we wanted to get his blessing. So after that, we put in an initial offer. They countered. We countered. And finally, we came to an agreement, and everything was transferred a few days ago. So.
Dope. Nice.
Incredible. That's amazing.
Was that, you mentioned too a little bit about like a kind of a Hail Mary out there to throw that out. Were you guys surprised that you guys were able to work that deal out?
Yeah, I mean, we expected some people to put in some pretty decent offers. And there was also rumors going around that there were multiple projects kind of like trying to team up and buy it as like a conglomerate. But to be perfectly honest, when we first started the conversation, it was more one of those like, wouldn't it be fucking awesome if we could do this kind of things? Hail Mary, long shot type situation. And then once the conversation actually started happening and it looked like we were actually going to acquire it, things got real really fast. Yeah. And we got really happy really fast. It was tough because we knew for what, probably 4 or 5 days before we announced it.
I think it was like almost exactly a week before the announcement actually came out. I sent Congo a DM and made him the offer, and I'd say we probably came to terms within a day or so of that, and then just spent the rest of the week just working on getting everything transferred over here, there, whatever, all the Twitter accounts and all that, the wallets, getting everything structured for the announcement. And originally when we first found out about Levy, going on sale, it was definitely we had no expectations that we would actually end up with it, and it still hasn't really even sunk in. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge news inside a community, because if not, they marketed it as that. We've talked about that in the past. You have the top lending platform over here on Cardano, with those different metrics being shown at the time. But I mean, obviously, it's a huge staple, right? Like Ape Society was one of the not if the top project over here at the current time, and for them to go ahead and leave Cardano was big news. But then on top of that, to say that we're also selling Levy was even bigger news. And then on, you guys, I can imagine the excitement a little bit, being able to be like, okay, we got this now. Now you guys are probably sitting around, so what's next? Kind of answering that question is, did you guys have a kind of plan that you guys wanted to do with it, or was it something like, hey, we need to take this opportunity and we'll kind of adjust it into our goals?
So as far as Levy goes, UI wise, nothing's changing, right? It's simplistic, it's easy to use, people love it. We're not going to change the site whatsoever as far as people's ability to interact with it, the way that they lend and borrow. All that's going to stay the same. We will be changing the branding up a little bit. We've already brought on an artist, a friend of mine named General Specific, who has created a couple of Levy sloths for us with angel wings and halos already. So we're going to kind of add that into the branding. So we'll be changing the branding on the site. It'll no longer say powered by Taz. It'll say powered by Angel Finance. We've already spoken with Nick a little bit, and there's some immediate upgrades that he wants to make to the site. We've had a couple of folks already mention that the mobile isn't necessarily as user-friendly as they would want it to be, and he said that he's going to jump on that as quickly as possible. We plan to bring on some projects that we feel deserve to be on there as quickly as possible, including Angel Finance. We will be putting our token on there as well. We're hoping probably within the next week or so to start announcing projects that are going to be getting added to Levy. We want to, so the staking section on there eventually will be ported over to Yield Lab, where our stake site is, so that people have basically instant access to go and stake their angels over on Yield Lab, or just link over there to take a look at the stake that they already have available. And then we're having some conversations with Nick about the pro features and getting some of those up and running as quickly as possible, like the extended loans. I think that's one of the first ones that we want to push out. So,
are you still utilizing Society, or are you switching that out for Angels?
No.
So, yeah, go ahead, DeFi.
With Society being a TAS asset, we really aren't comfortable, or able to do anything with it. So yeah, unfortunately, the passports, the Society, the Coat Wolf cabins, we will not be able to help out really with anything like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's all their IP. We can't just take their IP and use it. So
so this will be kind of, obviously this page right here will be switched to Angels, whatever the staking required for Angel that you guys are changing it to.
Yeah. Levy Pro will probably just pop up with what's available to anybody who's already staking over on Yield Lab. We just have to link everything together once our staking goes live, and then it'll kind of give them an idea of what they have available. I don't think we're really gonna. I don't really feel like we're the kind of project to want to token gate our staking, right? Or
that's what I was about to say. I don't think there will be a minimum stake required. If you're staking, you're going to get the 75% of the fees distributed to you, and that's it. Right. Nice and easy.
Yeah, but as far as the pro features go, I mean, there needs to be some sort of minimum stake, but we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it insane for people. Like you have to hold, 1% of Angel tokens or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good way too for you guys to incentivize people, right? As long, it may not need to be, like you said, a ridiculous amount of angels, but it's a great other way. Okay. Besides the 20% boost that you'll get by staking that for that 6 months, you'll also have access to some pro features over here on Levy. Like that's a great incentive for people to go ahead and add on, especially people who, like you guys say, are trading and actively managing stuff as well.
Yeah, but we also want to make it accessible, right? Like I've always been really community focused, and I think that anybody who's a part of our community, even people who may not necessarily have the money to be whales in our community, deserve the right to reap the benefits of anything that we have to offer as a project. So we'll have some conversations internally about what that minimum will be, but I'll do my best to argue for the shrimps as much as everybody else.
Yeah, well, that's awesome news, man. Big news inside of space too, because I know a ton of people still use this to this day. Clearly, things are still taking place at the moment. I know keeping Avatar Nick was probably a very big move too for you guys, but also a very smart move, right? Because he was, you don't really need to mess with anybody. Had to rebuild this at all. He's the one who designed this, and now you guys have that at your fingertips. Is he part of Levy still with you guys? Is he what's his relationship in this, or is he kind of contracted with you guys to go ahead and do this?
So as of right now, he is going to be our lead dev. We're still in negotiations with him as far as like what his actual position in the project itself is going to be. It's an ongoing conversation, as it should be with somebody like him with his reputation. He's been busting his ass with Saturn Swap recently, so contact, connection, conversation has been few and far in between, because we know, he's got a lot going on right now. So we have a meeting tomorrow morning with him to kind of get down and hash everything out, as far as we're going to get access to actually getting projects onboarded onto the platform, where he won't necessarily have to do it himself. We'll be able to do it on our own, so that we can onboard the projects that we want to onboard on our own time, without having to hit him up and ask him to do it. So that's going to be pretty good for us. Nice. But he's also got a lot of ideas about ways to upgrade the site already and make it better for the users. So
that's good. And then I guess one of the last questions, interestingly enough, is these things obviously generate fees, right? When people are loaning this stuff. Is that tying directly back? Is Levy its own separate thing, or is now Angels holders going to reap the rewards of fee structures from Levy, or a portion of those? If you guys can discuss that.
So 75% of everything that we make on a monthly basis will be brought back into the project treasury. Okay. And that will go out in the regular 80-20 split every month. So 25% will be withheld to retain Nick as a dev, because he's not going to be cheap. Let's be real about it. And then we're also going to be putting some into our team treasury for further development. We're looking around and thinking about maybe taking Levy other places as well. So cross-chain possibilities.
Ooh, nice.
Taking the brand outside of Cardano, but also making sure that everybody that holds Angel tokens on Cardano can benefit from that. So it's 25% goes to the team and to Nick, and then 75% gets split 80-20. 80% of that goes back to the community every month. 20% goes into compounding our investment treasury. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Man, I'm reading a post over here too. I'm just doing like a little math on the side over from somebody on Twitter who kind of was just, I guess at some point he was talking about like 68,000 ADA potentially from fees at the current moment. Doing the back math on that, it comes out to around 40,000-ish ADA in a month. That potentially could go back to the project and holders. And when you start doing math like that, this is all speculation, always NFAFA here, but it gets interesting because that's just one side of it. That side wasn't originally planned.
We're hoping in the next 2 to 3 months that those numbers will be peanuts. We have a lot of marketing lined up already that we've been working on. We've got a lot of ideas to continue to push the brand out there to the community and other communities. So 68,000 to 80,000 could be rookie numbers in this racket in the next couple of months.
If you guys look at Levy, there's all sorts of newer projects. Nothing new has been listed in the last really since March, maybe April. So, you know, obviously Angels isn't on there, Sneckies isn't on there, Nuvola, Splash. So there's all those projects once they get added on, you know, they'll get more fees going and more fees going. And, you know, we definitely plan on marketing it and pushing it and letting everybody know what a great platform it is and how it's pretty easy to make ADA on it if you have a slight idea what you're doing.
Yeah. Just disclaimer, guys, if you've never used Levy before, please take some time to actually learn how to use Levy, how it operates, what LTV is. Check the floor prices on NFTs before you go YOLOing into loans and stuff like that. We don't want people to like hop in here all willy-nilly thinking that, you know, Levy is this just immediate cash printer. You actually have to know how to operate in that system and know what your risk tolerances are and all that stuff. We don't want people getting wrecked just to test it out. So if you have any questions, swing by the Discord. We've got a bunch of people over there that use it on a regular basis. They'd be more than happy to talk to you guys about how to go in there and actually lend and borrow safely. So
yeah, Tommy, don't lose all your stuff.
Hey, that's fine. Loan LTV, loan to value. I got you on that.
And set reminders on your
yes.
Yes,
on your phone.
Honestly, in hindsight, though, that loan that got defaulted was a great thing. When it came to the price of what they were
you
loaning.
ended up getting some like ADA like pretty quick for that. You could have got more technically, but you went and used that really well and built on that quite a bit. You didn't put that to waste and just let it sit.
It all worked out. But yeah. Make sure you got reminders. If you guys are working with Nick, that would be a great thing to shoot. Whether you link it to Discord or something. Like, hey, reminder. You guys have a loan expiring today.
In 1 hour, your loan's expiring.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good request feature if you guys are building them. And I guess that would be. I mean, I'm sure there's tons of questions we could get into with Levy, and you guys are probably going to work all that out with him because I know there's a lot of improvements and things that people have asked for on that. I mean, Levy was popular, especially for DJs, because it was simple. It made lending simple. It didn't need to be complicated. You pressed the button, you chose what you wanted, and signed a transaction. It either came to your wallet or you sent ADA out, and money came back, or NFT, regardless. But I would love to see that built upon. It's cool that it's in your guys' hands, and you know, hopefully you guys are here to stay on Cardano for the long term. You know, and it doesn't get moved around. But yeah, that's exciting news for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. And outside of that, if you guys got any other questions in chat, go ahead and drop it down there. But with that announcement, and just coincidentally, because we've got them over in the chat, I mean, we got to share back with you guys here because Hugs Not Rugs. We set this interview up, or we're trying to, about 2 months ago. And with the obviously Levy wasn't on the radar at that time. He sent us over some angels, 150 to be exact. He said, go ahead and give it away on stream. We thought, hey, man, that's cool. No problem at all. And now perfect timing for this to go ahead and give away some of this stuff tonight. If you do the math currently, 150 angels, guys, it's worth 1,054 ADA or $457 at the current moment.
Hug just DM me, said he wants it back.
I would too, dude.
There he is. There he is.
Make sure you guys go let Hugs Not Rugs know, and do appreciate it. But yeah,
give him lots of hugs.
Do you guys have a to get a holder rules? I know we've talked about that. What is the minimum threshold in order that you need to hold in order to get access there, or is it one angel?
One angel if you want to see the Discord.
One angel will get you into the holders chat and everything. It takes 30 to get into the weekly reports, though. So,
gotcha. Well, hey, just works out for us tonight that we have this 150, and we're gonna do not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4, but 5 giveaways tonight. Damn. 30 angel that'll get you guys access to that weekly report, or 200 ADA if you guys decide to dump it. We'll watch. We're
gonna watch the chart.
Please dump it.
I see 38 eclipse. I know.
So we've got 5 winners that we're gonna go ahead and run, and we have Hugs Not Rugs to thank for this. So big shout out to that MFer over there. Yeah, guys, let's go ahead. Dude, I almost keep hitting end stream. I don't know why instead of stop sharing. How funny would that be? Just rugged you guys right at the end when we're about to do the giveaway.
All right, guys, we're giving the giveaway and just offline instantly.
Can I shout out Hugs, by the way, if you guys don't mind?
Yeah, absolutely.
This man has literally been like active in our Discord almost every single day since he joined. Of course, he came over here, dropped the angel tokens on you guys, but he's probably one of our most ardent supporters. I told him I was gonna make him feel awkward and shit on the podcast, so
there you go.
Let you know, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
100%, dude. He's been a big community member for us over the years too.
Yeah.
And through multiple communities, not just here. Definitely Old Money is one of those ones as well. But
stop putting my face on the internet.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and guys, we do a keyword over here. If you're familiar with over on the channel, we've got. I don't know if one of you guys either in the private chat or if you guys want to throw it out there. TJ, do we have the giveaway runner?
Yeah, I have it up right now. Yeah.
Okay. So it is a hashtag that will go in front of this word, but it could be a phrase, it could be a word, it could be angels, it could be whatever you guys want it to be. But let us know, and we will get this running.
FUD? How about FUD?
There it
FUD
is.
Monday.
FUD Monday.
FUD Monday.
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody can actually spell it. DeFi. We'll work with FUD.
All right, FUD it is. Okay, we can work that out. All right, guys. TJ, let me know when you're ready to run it.
Yep. Give me a second. I'm gonna share it.
All right. It's not FUD Monday. It's definitely just FUD.
You just changed it. It is FUD Monday.
TJ wasn't listening.
That's good.
I was reading the chat.
FUD Monday it is.
FUD Monday it is then. Okay, fair enough.
Read it.
All right.
FUD Monday.
There it is, guys.
I looked at
Your
the private
keyword-
chat, so I typed in, copy pasted it.
There you go.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Yeah, all those
We're
guys
giving
got
them ammo
to
for next
re-enter.
Monday.
FUD Monday is your keyword over here. We have 5 winners tonight of 30 angels, a value of 211 ADA as of this moment before anybody dumps or sells or anything.
Damn.
Or goes and buys. $91. That's a huge giveaway over here tonight. Giving out close to $500 to some lucky winners. And also to get you guys in the community because, I mean, people have been kind of sleeping on it or just not paying attention. The Levy thing obviously is a huge new addition for you guys that makes things super interesting as you continue to grow that. And then, yeah, just enough for you guys of investing and doing what you guys say you're doing. And on top of that, that staking platform eventually coming live. A lot of things to look forward with you guys. A lot of potential out there. Because you guys, you have sub 2 million market cap right now. I mean, that's literally nothing out there. There's meme coins and things that trade like that overnight higher than that. So that's fun. But they don't pay you back. They can take all your money. But you guys do. You know?
We have a higher market cap than us.
Mm-hmm. Who does?
I said, does Cummy have a higher market cap than us?
That can we get a live look at that? That is
Pull that up.
I don't on that though. Let's
No,
look
no,
it
no,
up
we're over
and
it.
then share screen.
They don't have.
I'm not looking it up. Tommy is.
No, I don't see like any liquidity in there at all. They've got fully diluted value is $11,000. I think people they had their run right now.
Oh, goodness.
So yeah, dude, talk about a little wild meme right there. Look at this though. If you guys normally we get like, I don't know, 15, 20 people over here. We got 45 people who are looking for some ADA or some angels tonight over here. We'll give you guys maybe another, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds out here.
10 seconds. Yep.
Go ahead and enter in FUD Mondays. FUD in the bag. Where did that start? The FUD Mondays.
So Rex for days and Hugs. Well, we all kind of got together in the Discord and we were like fudding ourselves, trying to like get the price to drop so that we could buy it for cheaper. And I don't know, man. Rex took it on and Hugs took it on and they ran with it on Twitter, and it's been months now. Every single Monday, they get on Twitter and they just FUD the living crap out of the project. Rex goes hard, man. Some people
I saw
think
his
he's
today.
super
Yeah.
serious. So,
I really thought for a second, I was like, yo, what's going on right now? But yeah. Reminder for everybody who is over in chat and on different platforms right now to hit that like button. If you guys are on YouTube, go like and share the pinned post. If you guys are on X, if you guys are dual accounting right now because you're farming the game of on YouTube and X, congrats to you for being creative. If you guys do win, you guys will need to be in the F35 Discord. It is pinned at the top of this YouTube chat, or it is over at the top of our X. You guys will need to open a ticket there, and we will go ahead, screenshot your name, and we will go ahead and get you guys set up with a wallet address as well. Send that over. Yeah, let's go ahead and run this because I'm sure everybody's like, shut the fuck up, give me some ADA, and let's do this. Where are we at? Who's our first winner out here? Watch it be Rez.
O-side.
There it is, man. Congrats to O-side.
Congratulations.
There you go. He goes, wait, that photo wasn't real. Out to Clark over there in the chat as well. It's a big giveaway. Stacks over there. Yo, my bad. Some names, some OGs. Those are 2 F35 OGs.
Yep.
Inside the chat at the moment. Who else we got over here? Number 3 tonight. We've got Gray 5. Congrats, dude. We got some
OG 2.0.
We're after, if you're in the F35 Discord, you're weighted higher. I don't know. Let's see who else we got out here. Ammon Stars. I don't know you, but congrats. Make sure to hit that F35. Discord. Yep. Ticket over in the Discord. The rest of you guys know the deal. We got 3 past winners, 1 new winner. Who's our last winner out here of 30 Angels token? Score! There you guys go. Congrats, guys.
Very nice.
Like I said, go drop those.
My name.
Yeah, congrats to everybody that just won. If you guys are not, go open up a ticket in the F35 Discord. Join that if you guys haven't. And we will get you. You send us over an address, and we'll go ahead and get you guys set up after the stream.
And if you come in our Discord, give a shout out to Hugs for the giveaway tonight.
Yes. Thank you, Hugs.
Then make sure to join the Angel Finance Discord to verify your wallet, and you get access to the different chats there as well. For now, and it's a great timing too because the 15th is when that snapshot happens. Correct?
That's correct.
There you go. So on top of not winning, hold it for a few days if you want to sell it. Whatever. Take the free airdrop, man. And then have some NFAFA for you guys. Yeah. Huge shout out to Hugs Not Rugs. And again, Commander and D5, man. It's good to catch up with you on video. I know we always get to chat over in the text chat. Dude, if I've been saying that right, dude, I'm always like I'm saying it wrong, but it's just one of those names that I've said forever like that, and it's not changing.
Nailed it.
Dude, D5 Homo. That's one of my favorite. I think we like every streamer like Blake and Thor and everybody that's always does these things. They always read your name or like D5 Mofo.
I mean, you've been nailing it for a while, man. Well done.
I appreciate it. We've had some experience with some fun ones out there. I saw Jab Abadoo in there earlier, so
yeah,
Jab Abadoo. we know what they really are. Commander though, I wouldn't have gotten Commander right off the bat. So I appreciate that.
I like it though.
I would have said CMDR07 is what I would have went with. But now it makes more sense to me. So we'll always associate with that.
Yeah, it's one of those ones you just got to hear first. Then you're like, okay, absolutely see it.
100%. But yeah, if you guys are looking to get into Angels or looking for that distribution, 15th is the deadline. So if you guys want to pick something up, get a little airdrop in the meantime before staking goes live, you can go ahead and join. A lot of exciting stuff for you guys in the future here with Levy and the acquisition. Look forward to seeing some of the improvements and enhancements that you guys do with that. I can tell, like you said, you guys have been in the community for quite a while. So I feel like it's in good hands at the moment. Anything else that anybody should be knowing about you guys? I know you guys said you aren't on X too much, but I do see you guys doing a lot of Twitter spaces. You guys are definitely over in Discord quite a bit. What's the best place to get in contact with you? Or if anybody is looking to get in contact, is it Discord, or are you guys trying to get out into Twitter a little more as well?
I mean, we definitely keep an eye on the Twitter and everything, and regularly check, DMs, Twitter, Discord, wherever. But Discord's probably the best way right now.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're following the Levy Twitter, though.
Okay.
We're going to be starting to drop some announcements about onboarding projects and all that good stuff through the Levy Twitter here very soon.
Okay.
So if you want to know what's coming and when it's coming, that'll be your best avenue to get that information. We're also doing a giveaway for the rest of the month over in the Discord. Anybody who is actively lending or borrowing on Levy can come in there and show proof that they took out a loan or lent ADA since June 6th. And we'll be giving away some Angel tokens at the end of the month as well. That's kind of.
And this giveaway is not restricted to Angel holders, so anybody can go on in there. In the future, we might change that. We might do these for a few more months, sort of try to play around and figure out ways to incentivize people maybe using different pools or whatever. But yeah, right now, any transactions we're good to go.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you setting this up over here with us, guys. DeFi, I know we've been going back and forth, but the timing worked out great, honestly, for what it was. And I'm glad. I think we're one of the first ones outside of some Twitter spaces to really get a chance to talk with you guys. So appreciate the time. Looking forward to it. And I've got some Angels. I had bought in around the initial sale. I took some profits out of it, and a couple of days ago I bought in as the announcement came out. So we're hanging on. I think I need a little bit more though. Right at that, I'm right near that 30 mark. So we'll add a little bit more and jump in to see those. What kind of weekly reports do you guys generate with that? I mean, is that something people are interested in, or is that just your trading kind of report?
It's full information. Everything that we own, all of our yield farming, all of our lending. And literally everything that we do is transparent on the Discord every week. So
cool. Awesome. Well, there you go, guys. Make sure to go ahead and join the Discord. Winners opened a ticket if you guys haven't already inside the F35 Discord. And make sure to go give them a follow over on Twitter as well as Levy. And stay tuned for announcements here, man. We're looking forward to what you guys are doing and appreciate the time tonight.
Thanks for having us.
100%. For everybody else, if you guys have not, one last plug over here, make sure to go down, hit that like button over on YouTube, share it over on X. We are here every Monday night. I don't know if I will see you guys next week. I may have a little baby on hand. If not, I will catch you guys next Monday. We look forward to hanging out, and I'm excited for what you guys are doing. So appreciate everybody tonight. Have a good night, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.